Hi, my name is Jordan Kirby, and I will be a senior for the year of 2020 to 2021. Why do I want to be a link crew leader? Last year, I loved link crew more than I thought I would, just because I love the chance of getting to connect with freshmen and the underclassmen. Like, that to me is my element. Being able to help kids find a sport they like, find a club they like, and also it's a learning experience for me. Last year, I had one of my girls super into art. I'm not an art girl, but I still went to the art teacher to figure out when art club met for their meetings, and then I found out stuff about art through that, which I think is super interesting. That's another aspect of why I like it. Next one. What do you love about Williamsfield? A lot. I'm super involved. I love how easy it is to connect and get involved. I feel that our school does a very good job about promoting how to get involved into any sport or club. And if you don't know how to, like, the person right next to you knows how to. And I like that we have that accessibility to talk to people, and most people do know how to get signed up for a club or a sport. What are your strengths and weaknesses with leadership? My strength would be that I'm pretty bold and confident, and I'll make that first step to have that conversation with a leader, whether it's an adult, whether it's someone younger than me, or even like a kid that's older than me. I'm pretty good about doing that. A weakness is going to be, for me, I'm super sometimes I can be like, oh, you take control, like, oh, we'll do what you want to do. So that part's just like my iffy part. Sometimes I can let people take advantage of me, but it's definitely gotten a lot better. So that would be my weakness, would be letting people take advantage of me. But it's not as bad as it was, so that's good. How would you build strong connections with your links? Okay, strong connections is built on the foundation of trust. So in order to build those strong connections, you have to show up to your link crew meetings. With your kids, you have to say hi to them in the hallways. You can't just ignore them. You have to be reaching out, making a group text. You have to be sending them information on this football game, this tailgate. That's how you build a lasting connection. And it's, taking the extra step to make that group text and to go to a club with them that they don't want to try that by themselves. That's going to create a lasting impression, because people, they might not remember your name, but they'll remember how you made them feel, which is super important. What would you do if your link is particularly difficult to deal with? Okay, or to connect with. If a link is difficult to connect with, all you can do is keep loving on them. If you just keep continuing to pour love and support on them, that's all you can do. Hence, if it gets to the part where they're hard to deal with, that's when you have to go to an adult, like you guys, because you guys are going to be our link crew advisors, which is awesome. But that's what you would do if they're difficult to deal with. But if they're difficult to connect with, you just have to keep showing them love and support in everything they're doing, whether they want to accept that or not. Last one is, how could you develop a positive school culture on campus? So especially right now, and just teenagers in general, we are kind of obsessed with our phones. And so I think social media. To me, I think posting very regularly about, posting regularly in general, because that's also going to create a connection. But being intentional about what you're posting about. So it's going to be, like, for me, that means positive quotes. That means posting about school functions, and how much it is, what day it's on, that kind of thing. But focusing on social media, because that is going to be super important, especially as people keep graduating high school. Like, people are just going to become more obsessed with technology, and that's the easiest way to reach them, especially right now, because we are on the coronavirus break. It's so easy to get sucked into anything, but having social media is just super, social media has gotten so positive recently for me, just because everyone's just realizing that, okay, this is going to end, hopefully. But so overall, I really want to be a link crew leader again. I had a ton of fun last year, and thank you.